Hello, it's Greth and welcome to another one of my Vidreps. This time we have the second No Hunters free-for-all of the year because the first one was awful, everybody hated it. So we're pretending that this one's the first. Good. So, I actually played on New Year's, those people without families or completely ostracized. Take in this map for a moment. It is a work of art, as all FFA maps are. Thank you very much. So, for those of you unfamiliar, No Hunters free-for-all means it is played on the melee setting. Alliances are allowed, but there is only one winner, the person with the longest replay. That means ally victory is punishable by death. We will find you, we have in the past. And there we are. Also, everybody plays random, and everybody hates each other, which is a default, which is a feeling we do nurture in the No Hunters Free-for-All Discord channel. That is good. It was a joke, obviously, though. We've already missed some of the things going on, probably still harboring ill will towards men because of the previous game. So I see a lot of creep on the map here. We've got quite a few Zergs, and only the single Protoss in the beige color. LML, I actually know. He's one of the old school guys, caffeine-free as well, coming back from ye olde days. Good to see. And Lucky Noob spelling is... How do you even manage it? Happened. How do you even get there? To misspell. Okay, so apparently lag. That's always good, because that means there's a good chance the replay is broken. So, okay, let's go through all the morons, shall we? Have caffeine free. We have churrito in a color that everybody hates. We have syphilis. Yeah, that sounds right. Lucky Noob, we are going to ignore mostly. What is going on? Hops is Hobbs? I don't know. I gave you vision. Yeah, so Lucky tries to ally everybody. So, and then of course backstabs it. So if he allies everybody and he thinks nobody's going to backstab him. But that's infested here. One of our projects going on. Barusso in the making is what we like to call that. So he still has quite a bit of humanity left. We'll work on that. And then, of course, we have Zergs here. Zergs are here. Am I? That's a philosophical name, if I ever saw one. So the Lager needs to die. That's in the powder blue Zerg, which is great because we have an actual blue Terran. I hate colors, I really do. And you can't really do anything about it because then everybody's yellow and nobody likes that. So there we are. LML is the, of course, unfortunate son here. And hops. Good. There's a lot of people here. It's a little bit crowded in the thing here. I'm going to do away with that so we have a little bit of real estate. I really don't care what they're talking about. This is one thing I need to stress. Okay, so we have... Okay, so this is what I wanted to talk about. So, there is a certain something with Zerg players. A free-for-all, it's about, you know, having an open game, a longer game. And because this is the correct thing. So Lucky Noob's getting Zergling Rush. Sadly, there's Maulings. You have to understand. All Zerg players have this ability to just bum rush someone. The Zerg Rush. Right? I think that's an unfair prejudice. I feel every Zerg player in a free-for-all that doesn't go for the Ling Rush, they are more evolved. I think they are above the prejudice and the racial bias that exists for the race. It is every Zerg player has a concealed carry license, but they don't flaunt it. You know? There are those that don't flaunt it. So, I do enjoy the fact that Lucky Noob is just... No, he's not dead. Of course not. Because he knows how to play the game, everyone. His Zergling attack, of course, failed, which we do enjoy. That's a Sunken Rush, actually. No, that's mine. So, I have 5 expos. It's usually a little bit of bluster there, but he does have the middle, which is going to be quite important, I'm sure. So now... I don't know who the powder blue Zerg is, though. So is he going to be found out? That's the thing. So he's going to be hunting, and the speed is going to be done. So that's good. So maybe spread out your links. Meanwhile, nothing else is happening on the map. Don't worry about that. So, okay, I'm just saying, if you choose not to Zergling Rush in an FFA, for me, you're just a more intelligent and kind person, because you also hamstring yourself for the rest of the game. Look at this bullshit. Look at this. I mean, there's people actually going to be playing the game. So now he's going for the only Protoss on the map. I was going for... Right, okay. So, what was the plan here? Right, going for goons against... I'm gonna kill you so hard. Nope. Yeah, no. Why LML? He's a person that hasn't been in our community for years. So... As I said, I outlasted him. This is the thing. You hamstring yourself for... Some people wait for days for a free-for-all. And then you fucking Ling Rush him. I'm not just saying this because the last free-for-all I played in, I got fucking 2-raxed. Right? Terrans can also do that. And then also hamstring themselves, get behind, and limp for the next hour. In order to then still lose the game, but still annoy someone, right? Was it this? Fine. Was LML playing 2 players? That would be really funny. Maybe not. Numbers is a person who has numbers for a name. Is elusive. We don't know who it is, or if he's even in the Discord. That's some nice tank exercises. One more time maybe, just to be sure. Kill Brun. Kill Brun. Kill LML. I hate it when they keep talking. I always say, go in the fucking Discord. Use your fucking voice. I know Lucky has voice because he fucking plays D&D with me. Oh, that's nice. So what's the point of this? So going across the entire fucking map just to annoy... Nobody's giving a shit about Lucky. That's going to... bite someone in the ass soon enough. But the goons now are a good choice. Okay, Red is doing things. How are you doing, Hops? Let's see how the DAPM's here. This guy's dead, but that's alright. Yeah, it's not too bad, actually. Everybody, for, you know, working themselves up for CPL, including me. I've been playing at least 4 games. Not this year yet, but, you know. This is wonderful. I like seeing this. This very much a StarCraft 2 player here. Churrito, not a StarCraft 2 player at all. But he's learned this lesson from the ample defenses. He is going for the ample defense. That is very nice. This is going to be... If it doesn't get steamrolled by a 200 supply army, it's going to be important somewhere in the next 4 hours or so. Hydra's things rather boring here from Cephalus, or rather actually making you. Oh dear. Bada boom. See? The tank did siege again, you see? Why the fuck do my vultures not plan the damn mans? Because you bad, yo. Alright, so... That's fine. Or you're just following the Artosis school of not making things. That's fine. Okay, so already this game come to a complete and utter standstill. Explosions happening here, as I say that. Dead infested. Well. Ooh, that was a nice mine. Okay, so already escaping here, is floating away his command center. You know it's a good deal when that happens. Going straight for refuge. Where exactly? Observer out in the field. Maybe to Hops, who has nothing really. Is also got the SimCity here going. This is prime nuke material. Sadly, there aren't that many Terrans up on the map. But we might see it one day. Who knows? Let's see here. We do have a science facility here. That could mean any number of things. We have some nice expansion. Actually, caffeine free. Back from the boonies, also coming back. That's a nice amount of economy not being spent there. Maybe some economics could happen here. Yes, indeed. Claiming the Terran base here. Hi, says Dead Infested. Where is his command center? He's going to float over here. That is not an island. He does want... There are some islands. Helter Skelter in the corners here. I think that's one, isn't it? Yeah, he actually... didn't go anywhere else, so he hopped out with a dropship. Yeah, Caffeine Free, historically a very strong FFA player. Lucky actually having retaken his main is a very important point of honor. LML also not doing too badly here. Actually has some... Where's the highest? Caffeine is the highest supply, followed by Hops actually. This melange of horror actually has the most supply here. I'm actually impressed. Not really building any SEVs. Now, the thing with FFAs is you don't want to concentrate all of your mining into a single base. You want the bases to last as long as possible and take as much terrain as possible, as soon as possible, so you can basically spread your mining across a longer area. So when you lose one base, let's say that you've been mining at, it hasn't reduced that much in value. Also, of course, it would be more valuable for other people to actually take it, but that's secondary. Of course, there is an alliance between Dead Infested and Lucky Noob, because that's what Lucky does. He allies everybody, annoys everybody, refuses to die, and then generally claims victory, but still gets crushed. So, good. We also have a little bit of a... expansion here, because LML again is perhaps making a mistake. We have Hops actually moving out. Ooh, and this was spotted. There's army here. LML is there's a little bit of an army difference here, but it is Marine tank, everyone, versus Pure Dragoon and a Reaver. The Reaver is going to be very important here. So are they setting up here for the crush, or are they going back? What are they doing? Please leave my island. This island? Yeah, this island? This is up. No, yeah, is that? No, no. Apparently. What? Mine. Dead Infested says. Oh, here! Okay. That is indeed an island. Wow. Okay. Bold move from Dead Infested there. Who, at this point, yeah, had to vacate his command center because of a single Marine. Don't quite have an engagement here yet. I'm checking. The rest of the map is dead as fuck as well. Don't worry about that. Not a lot of action here. Just skip ahead a little bit, please. I'm just going to sit here staring at the camera for a bit. I'm not going to do anything. Bye-bye, probe. Okay. Commence staring. Oh, look, there's a fight. Good. No. Anyway, that happened. Kind of what we expected. Reavers did damage and Marines died, and then tank got focused down. Who would have thought? Okay, so there's some lucky smattering. Oh, this is going to be fun with the beige. But, well, he's got Hive somehow. He's banking. Not that much. But he's in the territory here of other people. There's a lot of shit happening here. What exactly? Oh, there's black mutalisks fighting Hydras and losing against the spore colonies here. And, yeah, Churrito just sending more because he's incapable of doing anything else. So, that's fine. Here's more, some more. Yeah. No reinforcements here. This might actually eventually break through. Okay. Lucky. we're gonna face the RAL threat, LML. The RAL threat, I don't know if RAL threat is real. He does have, well, no, caffeine is actually the real threat here because and Chorito's not doing too badly himself. So perhaps projecting some of that threat. But, yeah. Infest my CC. Ooh, sorry, this is... Well, no, this channel is not for children, never mind. Because he's dead infested, he's infested, has he get it? Because he's not, yeah. There's some lore going on here. LML moving out. God damn it. Nobody gives a shit about Lucky in the middle, right? He's banking all the gas in the fucking world. He's not even using one of them. Okay, so what else? There's some movement here. There's a lot of tanks. They might... Is Caffeine going to let Lucky live? The answer is no. So that's good, because he wasn't really using this. And then, of course, always... Why are you attacking me? Because you breathe. But yeah. In the meantime, we have a little bit of a division of forces here. Yeah, of course, he's going to be whining and yanking and... Alright, so Hive here. Is that the only Hive so far? Yes. Okay, so we have each corner nicely divided with a center annoyance. Caffeine. Now, thanks to Lucky getting a little spread out, these tanks are not sieging, but it doesn't really... It's not really required, I think. Maybe now with the links coming in, they're gonna... GG coming from Kephalis, who is still quite spread out. But yeah, okay, so losing your Hive, never a really great thing. Caffeine definitely has maxed out, whereas Cephalus with almost... well, I don't know what he's been doing. He had some fine corners of the map here for quite some time. And is he just going to roll over dead? I do dislike that. I mean, it's not an overwhelming force. There we go. Is he actually going to leave? You spineless coward. You absolute spineless coward. Alright, cool. So, yeah, this was perfectly fine. He had a gigantic income and he's just giving it to Caffeine. Alright, so thanks for the invite. You don't know how to play the game yet, but that's okay. We're going to learn. We're going to teach you. It is difficult of understanding. I mean, look at Lucky. He got like fucking, I don't know, 9 pulled or 4 pulled or whatever, and look at this little cockroach, right? He's already begged his way into not being destroyed. Isn't that cute? He has quite a few bases. He's not doing anything with it because he just wants money, but that's fine. What's LML doing in the meantime? He got attacked here a little bit. He's rebuilding this. Do what Protoss does best. Lucky's here as well. He is... What is that? Okay, so this is being nuked. That's going to probably elicit a response here. And, right, so our main players are caffeine free. I still don't see any nukes, which I find generally disgusting as a Terran player with a lot of resources. Not going for those nukes is just an affront, really. That's a lot of Marines that are going to die to a single Reaver. Already 13 kills on this one. Let's just send all the Marines. Send them all. Right, Reaver's getting into position. Already still damaged a little bit. Oh, the tanks are going to come in first to try and snipe it, I think. Run, little Weaver! Okay, there we go. That's actually a really bad Scarab. Me. That's fine. Oh, Hops. Oh, Hops. Now defense matrix. Okay, 26 kills. It served its purpose. Jesus Christ, Dead Infested. This is not the place for your fucking... He's actually damaging his own command center. Your autoerotic fascination Let's not do that, shall we? Please, come on. Let's keep the fetishes out of this. This is an interesting attack here. Mutalisks versus tanks. Who will prevail? That's a lot of Mutalisks. That is almost 100 supply worth, I think. The tanks did not fare as well as I would have hoped, as they were attack moved. This is cleaned up. Yes, this is a ramp. Doesn't look like... Oh, no, it isn't. There's a dropship here. Never mind. Alright, so that's an expansion. This is actually a very neat free-for-all. It is incredibly boring and tedious, but it is a nice distribution of the map here. I don't know what Caffeine's gonna do. He's going to probably send in the vultures to see, because Cephalus just fucked off with he siphoned off a full geyser off the map that he still had in his bag. That's what happened here. So we have nice little corners. We have the Belgium of the map being Lucky Noob here. But, yeah. Don't worry, he's working on his genocide. But, yeah. I don't know what's going to happen here. There's a lot of flappy flaps here. And is there a response here? That's the thing. Caffeine. His army, he's maxed out, but he's also... I'm trying to locate his army. What is wiggling about here? Because he's dropping him now with these Goliaths here, but that can't be his entire force, right? Oh wow, this is peak Zerg efficiency here. Just send him in. There's the Goliaths. If he's got them control groups, right? He's got a control group. It's fine. He doesn't really know what to pick though. There's so much of it. There's such a giant Terran base. It's difficult. Let's just fly over some turrets for a bit. Find Lucky. That's gonna entice him some more. Meanwhile, this is still going. There's a lot of Zerglings here, panic Zerglings. These are impossible to see on the map. It's so fun. So yeah, getting some economy damage done, some value here at least. +2 attack upgraded. That's nice. So this has been cleared out. A little bit of a shift. Meanwhile, it's nice for the players to work in turn-based, in a turn-based system, so they attack one by one, so I can follow all the action. That's a nice irradiate. That's not going to be too effective. That's a lot of Mutalisks still. But yeah, Goliaths are scary in large numbers, and he is 3-3, because it is 22 minutes into the game, by the way, and nothing much else has happened. So yeah, there's a lot of going on here. Actually, this wasn't even properly mined. What else do we have? So we have explosions going. Something's exploding somewhere. I'm trying to figure out where. Is it still here? Oh yeah, he dropped here as well. The banks aren't that great either yet, which is impressive. Normally somebody sits in a corner and just doesn't produce any units. I'm quite happy with this. But, yeah, so there's a bit of combat going here. Now a push with quite a few Goliaths. So, yeah, these creep colony... The ample defense will soon come into play, I'm sure. The Matrix not even helping. There's absolutely no focus here. There's absolutely no focus here. That Dark Swarm's actually going to help the Goliaths. That should have been a plague, perhaps. Yes, more of them. They don't work on buildings. Ah, here come the Zerg. It's good. Don't worry, guys. There was a plan. That's going to be important. That's going to be able to get cleaned up here. That's just it. There is an infested command center. I hear some Mutalisks doing things. Those are Lucky Noob Devourers. I hear... Oh, here we go. Lucky Noob actually attacking LML at this point in time with 2 Mutalisks and a couple of Devourers I saw flying about. And he's sending a Hydralisk and 2 Zerglings. Go! Yes. This is how he wears you down eventually. He has the biggest bank, by the way. Lucky Noob has the biggest bank, has the smallest amount of territory. Defilers and Mutalisks, you don't see it often, but it does work apparently. +3 attack upgrade now. That's a lot of missile turrets. So, really, Mutalisks against a Terran that is fully switched, you know, I understand it. But yeah, with 4 armor and oodles of damage. There are some things happening here. There's some defilerness. There's a single pylon holding up a gateway. That is great. We like to see that. These are actually slacking on the upgrades. Nice little storm there, killing that, whatever that might have been. Okay, whatever. So these piecemeal attacks are somewhat testing LML. I'm really confused, really. Has he lost that much? He's mined... Oh, okay, yeah, there's been a lot here. He's apparently mining from the other end here. So, those attacks of dear old Hops actually did more damage than I thought. Sorry that I missed that. But looks like LML's on the way out. He's only got 42 supply, and that means Lucky Noob has the upper hand and can just literally send 1 or 2 Lings and a couple of Lurkers and just wear him down, because that's what he said he was going to do. Meanwhile, we have Zerglings versus Mines, always fun to see. Ooh. But that's not going to be enough. That's a lot of forces moving here, and a lot of production. Caffeine free, keeping up around 200 supply here. Still mining quite a bit. Then Infested, I don't know what he's doing. He's building turrets here and there. I don't know how much of an operational base he actually has, because there's nothing being mined here. He's going for... What are you doing? He's got the... Okay, he's got the one thing here. This is being shelled from somewhere, from here, okay. And this is amply defended, okay. Caffeine pushing here. So this is the one thing that always happens, of course. The superpowers go up against each other, and then the little horrible creatures like Lucky Noob survive. We've got Hops actually making his play here. Also has a nice little bank. And 200 supply somewhere spread across the map. Has this little bit of a ranging force to go against Caffeine Free, who technically is the weaker here in terms of economy, I think. There's still a lot being mined here. So he's going to push in here. Irradiate actually being used. That medic keeping that Marine alive. Okay. Again, see, he's keeping the irradiate so that the medics are actually killing themselves by healing the Marine that's irradiated. That's beautiful. I haven't seen that ever. The Matrix on the tanks. So is Caffeine Free forced to back off here? He's trying to push back into his own base. Some of his production is, but there's so much of it. There's so much production. This is a small force. It should really not be doing that much. Lucky Noob to the... Is he allied to all of it? No, he's not. Actually, yes, he is allied to Hops, who now is getting backstabbed. That is incredible. So, Lucky Noob, who's financially in the best position, has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bases smattered across the fucking map. Also a technique I do mostly. Because he's basically... I was almost going to say a student, but that's not true. A flawed copy. But anyway. He's going to hate me for that, because we basically started playing around the same time, so... That's 2 Guardians, because why not? On the corpse of LML, who I don't think is mining anymore, except for this little patch. Don't worry, guys, he'll come back soon enough. Meanwhile, we have come down to the primary hive cluster of the Churrito base here. I made 2 High Templars kill themselves. That is kind of sad. And, yeah. Don't worry, guys. He's gonna make it. Don't worry. LML's gonna make it. The only Protoss is totally gonna make it. So, primary hive cluster being attacked here. Yeah, Shirito really does an eraser here. Not really that much damage because there's spore colonies. But this loss of tech actually getting pushed in. Chirito, where's your production, mate? He's not really doing much anymore. Don't know what his plans are, because this isn't that big of a force. While in the meantime, we have a bit of a problem, caffeine free. So he must notice all these Ultralisks, surely. A hive goes down. We have battle cruisers moving into position, so more than likely get plagued and die, but we'll see about that. We have a lot of vultures here as well, as caffeine free is now supply blocked, as he did lose some of these and is no longer in a good mining position. I think he overextended. There's some wraiths here from Death Infested. Where the fuck did he make those? While this is being killed here, I think Death Infested lost his base here. I think he did. Okay, so a lot more is happening now. Yeah, these are coming in. They are not yet plagued, but Dead Infested actually helping out doesn't... Oh, boy. Yeah. I tried. Yeah, you did. Race versus battle cruisers, once they are scanned, they didn't even have cloak, but doesn't matter. So this is the heart of Lucky Noob being eviscerated here. This is going to be important. Meanwhile, caffeine free needs to start mining soon, right? He has this one base, but I think that's really all it is. He has a lot of production, yes, but the assault from Hobbs has stopped, but did more than, you know, we thought. He has a smattering here. Chirito, I think, is just gone AFK. He's rebuilding 2 spawning pools at the same time. That means the Zerglings will make faster. But for the rest, Chirito is really just petered out, which is something that, of course, happens in free-for-alls, where people get, you know, brain-locked, brain-frozen after a while. And Lucky starts, you know, to get into play more. He now has the 2nd largest army. Yes, indeed. Then Infested still has 1,000 in the bank. And LML, I don't know what's happening to him. I don't know if he has a base anywhere. There's a hatchery being built here, but that's Lucky Noobs, because that's what he does. There's Hops actually now, at the heart of Hops. Quit the shit Infested. Oh, he's doing the 3 marine thing. All right, that's a play. Hops. The heart of Hops is now being attacked by Ultralisks. The battle cruisers that he has are now returning home, but they are quite slow at that, and that is the problem with capital ships. That is the problem with capital ships. They are death wherever they are. But when they aren't somewhere, then your base gets fucked. So that is retaliation there. He has the tanks. He's still in an alright position. He didn't lose too much of any worth. Also armor on the Ultralisks, because really doesn't matter. Yeah, he's building up. He's not out of this. Chirito, on the other hand, I think is just... I don't know what he's doing. He's only mining from... not mining from this base. So he got red. It didn't have to be this way. Well, no, you should have been dead. So there. Yeah. We have now caffeine free. He overextended himself, killing Chirito. So he has a standing force, which is against mostly mines. That this poor Ultralisk just doesn't want to do it. This area could be claimed. I mean, most of the gas, he left the 1 gas, right? So there's not, yeah, it's still worth it though to try to retake this, and he is going to, because he's a worm and a cockroach. So yeah, this base still not quite being used, but Lucky's got everything in the bank. This is interesting. This is probably Lucky's main brain here. Don't think he... No, he has no backups. This is one thing you want to... Oh, LML is here. LML is coming back, everyone. He has a base. I found it. This is not Lucky's. Okay, so this is... Yeah, that's a good force. There's a lot of things everywhere. Caffeine might be able to get back into this. He really just needs to start working in the corpse of Cephalus. Yeah, that's a sentence. Lucky doesn't really understand ground to air very well. See, it's the Mutalisks that actually do the damage. Can you see that? Not the Devourers. It's the Mutalisks that do the damage. Okay, yeah, they don't really give a shit, do they? About those turrets. Anywho. So, yeah, still pushing, still killing Chorito here. I'm just wondering if he's just given up. God damn it, man, with your fucking infested fetish. Jesus, it's not healthy. Guardians! And Queens. Broodlings. There you go, there's the ping. That was only a response time of what? 50 seconds? Alright. You know what? This is weird. I'm kind of feeling the comeback for the Protoss player. Is this weird? Is this what 2021 feels like? Is this how far I've gone? This is strange, it is. Hobbs got a bank, has cruisers, but there's still, you know, Zergs in play. Especially the lucky noob Zerg, who will make it his mission in life for this last remaining Defiler, were it his last remaining Defiler, he's got plenty, to plague every single one of those fuckers. Ah, good. LML is going to take the long route. Yeah, fuck it. I'll own it. I'll fucking own it. I'm a guy rooting for the underdog. Yeah. I want Lucky to lose. By any means necessary. Yes. Even if it's... Yes, even if it's a Protoss player. Is Chorito giving up? The GG never means what it means in free-for-alls, by the way. Never. He's building a Hydro Den. He's not giving up. He's not. And eventually... I mean, Lucky is a useful idiot to everyone else at this point. But he is the true danger. Infested Terrans. "37 minutes in. That infested finally nutted. He's even still in the game. He's got APM. Got 1,000 in the bank as well. I hear vultures somewhere, but fuck it. Alright, so tally. Caffeine free is no longer mining. This is a bad thing. He's loading up his SCVs. He has... Okay, good. He has a base here. Apparently he needs the gas more than anything. There are plenty of bases. This is the horrible thing. This poor vulture has been killing this hatchery for the last 25 hours. It's great. Okay, I think this might be where the explosions were coming from. There's more lings here. Hops is the next target, I think. And this is going to be the hard thing for Lucky because it will require some coordination. There are Ultralisks here that might be able to mop up these tanks. Ultralisks are being focused a little bit. So yeah, that's going to require more than an A move. I do wonder... Yeah, there you go. The fleet is setting out. The fleet is indeed setting out. So are the infested Terrans. Chorito and Lucky have allied at this point, by the way. As they are wont to do. So yeah, my prediction here is Hops is gonna die. Oh dear, look at that. The fate of every single infested Terran. Can't attack up. Okay. Caffeine free. Oh, some aid for the poor exhausted vulture. I don't know who LML is allied to at this point. I really don't. But the two Zergs are allied, so fucking Hops is dead. He's gonna be taken out. If at that point Caffeine Free hasn't restored his economy, that's gonna be it. That's gonna be it. And then it's... I don't want to say it. I don't want to say it. I'm not even going to suggest it. But a backstab needs to happen. They have to realize how long Lucky has been doing this. He needs a focused effort. But that's the thing. If you don't make yourself the threat, somebody has to realize what you're doing. He's still mining plenty. Okay, so he's actually using his full fucking force now. That leaves him vulnerable. But he needs to start mining again, I agree. And do that then, yes? There's plenty of minerals still on the base because look at what Lucky's doing. Lucky's the veteran player here, everyone. He knows how to play a free-for-all. Then Infested is left. Which is again a missed opportunity because he could have made a base somewhere and floated it to a corner and waited until everybody fell asleep and then, you know, do a thing. But kudos, you perverted fetish bastard. Okay. Actually, I could go for the extractor. God. So already making the commands in the LML is doing a thing here in the corner. You can't really see it. What is that? Statistics panel? Yeah. Look at all that beautiful tech. Alright. Attacks are still going, and yeah. So Hops is not going to make it out here. He's got 200 supply, but he is no longer mining as much. He still has this base here, but doesn't have quite a bit of a bank. This is where the acid spores are quite important, because they will reduce the armor significantly, making Mutalisk attacks quite spectacular. However, there is not yet a Defiler. Here he is, but doesn't have the health apparently. And there's Zerglings here. I'm just checking white dots on the map. Okay. So, and this is a point of disinterest. This is a bastion, yes. This is a forward outpost that Hops shouldn't really lose. Oh look, that got killed. So yeah, this is interesting. He's still microing quite a bit. Lucky with over 100 APM. He has a goal in life. Soon, this Defiler will do a thing, I'm sure. Hello, Devourer. So for those of you unfamiliar, because this reduces armor rating and attack speed. So it can reduce armor under 0, which makes for Mutalisk hits doing a lot more, because even the 1 damage bounce on the second bounce will do a lot more damage, depending on how much minus there is on the good old armor. That's a lot of missile turrets, definitely staying here. Meantime, this is a base now, this is a base now, this is spotted, but I think there is an understanding between LML and Caffeine Free, I hope. Right. Choritos said GG a while ago, by the way, and he's now expanding under the guise of being defeated. His base, however, his bank, should I say, has been destroyed somewhat. Lucky's just throwing everything he has at dear old Hops. Single tank on here would be amazing. Look at that. Look at that beautiful pathing. Isn't that great? Isn't that great? Yeah. Alright. So, Yeah, leave him there. Just leave him in that little limbo. That's fine. Pathing, pathing, pathing. More. Yep, add more. Just sending the links isn't going to happen here. But I'm afraid about the defiler that's going to arrive. Are they? Oh, because of the armor? Yeah, 3 armor. 38. And this does not enough. So 2 shotting. Oop! Oh, he did get the plague off of. Oh no! Oh no! Not a single one. Yeah, blame it on lag. Blame all of that bullshit on lag. Sure. For sure. Oh, please. Oh, no. Please let LML be... please let the Protoss kill Lucky. That's what I want from this game. I want... Was that on purpose? What was on purpose? There's a base here, look. There's an entire base here. No, not untouched. But nearly so. Second-hand sloppy seconds. Alright, that's fine. That's the deal you have to make. No. No. No, this is not about... No! Caffeine! Why? Don't, no! You were coming back! You had bases, you had hopes, dreams! Hopes to crush dreams! No! If I was a memer, I'd use some kind of trite Star Wars reference, but I'm not going to because that was boring 10 years ago. And a lie too, because I wanted him to die too, and for LML to be the one to give Lucky the final good stab. But regardless, we have hopes in hops. Yes. Ooh. Good choice. Good choice, Red LML. Good choice indeed, for a person who is completely gas-starved as well. I would say at this point, battalions of zealots might also work in your favor. He now, of course, spots this. That's going to make him happy. That's a long dead overlord. So he is expanded. Good. So really what we are dealing with here, Hobbs is... He has a bank, but he doesn't necessarily have production. So when a fight goes down and he loses everything, because he is going to lose those battle cruisers. He really is. He is going to lose... Okay, good. There's a little bit of production here, but still not enough to remax on battle cruisers, and he can only do it once with the bank he has. This is what's important. Churrito is a vile creature that we have created in the No Interest Free-for-All Discord. I will say this. So I don't know if he's going to side by Lucky until the end and fail. I do not know this, but this is what I fear. No time wasted. Everything must be recycled. There is a Dark Archon. There's a base being destroyed here. There's Mutalisks that are completely and utterly pointless. They're just going to disappear. Against a 6 armor. They're only doing 10 damage. So yeah. Hello, Devourer. Congratulations, you have a single shot. Hello, 2 Devourers. This is why you don't want Lucky to win. Look at this person. Look at the beauty of his micro. It sickens me. Oh, no. Ooh, that was too fucking close. Hops. Eyes. Oh, God, he's being attacked everywhere. Never mind. That's some good irradiates. Holy shit. That's some good irradiates. There are battle cruisers here as well. All is not lost. There's a lot of damage being done, however, there's some supply blocking going on. That was a drop, actually. Zerglings are such assholes. If they're in your base and they're enemies, if you're playing Zerg, they are amazing. And of course oh, that's a Hydras. Never mind. He actually scanned them. He actually scanned. He knows what's up. So he has two groups, sizable groups here. You got to see the black on the map here, the grayish, whatever the fuck color this is spreading. The Churrito is spreading. This, and look, in harmony, in beautiful yin-yang of absolute bullshit. The yin-yang of bullshit. Churrito and Lucky, both Zergs, both knowing full well how this must end. Ooh, dear, 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 dear. I think the plague didn't happen. This is just damage. And then again. So raids are a better thing. Please don't attack LML. Please don't attack LML. Please don't attack LML. Please try and go for Lucky. LML can't take this. No! Fuck! Idiots! Play the game. Understand what is at stake here. Yeah, of course the scouts are gonna annihilate everything here. Now these raids are actually good against the scouts, ironically. There's a fine balance. Well, that is a shame. That is a fucking shame right here. We've got some gateways going. But that is a shame. Fuck. Of course there's some animosity still from the start. I hear explosions. Okay, yeah. But this is the thing, right? This is the problem. Churrito's not gonna have the bank, guys. Yeah. Okay. Please irradiate. Please do something. That's a good one. It's gonna damage most of this. It's taking a lot. Wraiths and battle cruisers. They're mowing this down. There's no overlords here. Oh no, wait, there's some. Oh, they got splashed. They got splashed. They get revealed because of the acid spores. A few of them do anyway. But this is just gone. Annihilation, total annihilation. Oh, the game still good. But the damage, there's a lot of impact. Every shot takes. Look at that. Just Mutalisks are doing this. Just a couple of Mutalisks because of the acid spores. That's how important this is. That's the synergy. Yeah, he's not mining here. God damn it. There's more explosions happening somewhere. Zerg, some help. Wow. Not even calling his name. Just... Oh, wow, yeah. Oh, it's Churrito. Wow. He hasn't even looked at his fucking name? It's an hour into the game! Oh, they're gonna start talking? This is true. Oh, yeah, that's the plague. There's the plague. The plague happened. Didn't get too many... Lagger leave. Yeah, Churrito's gonna be the lagger. If he leaves now, I'm gonna fucking... Wow. So everything is played in lag. That's great. No! Please backstab him. Please fucking backstab him. Please backstab him. They're sharing bases. Please, God. LML's got a good... Protoss is a fucking shitheel to deal with, Asrug. I know this. Oh, look, that tank is still alive. That's kind of scary. Yeah, let's not dwell on that. They might be able to. They're definitely going to win. Because another plague and it's going to be done. That's the sadness of it. And Hobbs doesn't have that big of a bank. Churito doesn't either. I don't understand how he doesn't, because he's been mining constantly. And he's not even maxed. Yeah. It's all gonna come down to LML. Lucky's down in bank, but still that number's going up. He's got that middle still. He's not even mining this fucking gas. The gas is the one. He's only got 2,000 gas. That's always the one that kills you, Zerg. And look at this beautiful placement. That's not gonna help him either. There's a Dark Archon doing things, maybe. But he's not gonna work, is it? He's gonna try and find an SEV. That's what he's going to try and do here. However, I don't think he has the time or the bank. He's planting down bases. He's mining what he can. That's a lot. Hops, you know, this is not really the most important area that they're going to attack. They're going to lose a lot. I just hope Churito fucking backstabs him. That's about 200. Yeah, that's a 200 supply worth of Mutalisks. Still not fully attack upgraded, by the way. We're an hour in. But the armor is there. That's going to be most important for these Marines. So this is going to be destroyed, right? But is that important? And at one point, is Churito going to backstab Lucky? That's what I want to know. That's what I want to know. Churito, this is about you. This is about you as a person. Alright? You are going to be evaluated for the rest of time because of this moment. What is going to happen? You're double teaming a guy who clearly is on the back foot. And he's probably taking, oh god, time to kill the person that is going... What's the logic here, Hops? What is the logic here? If you're going down, you're all coming down with me? Is that it? Are you literally going to throw away your entire fucking army to cripple the one person that is going to stand between you? You could have allied to kill these fucking double teamers. And that's why people play a free-for-all and go, everybody's attacking me. Because you don't see the writing on the wall, my friend. You are throwing away your entire fucking fleet and rolling over, showing your fucking belly to the fucking Zerg players that are double teaming you. Wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Very well fucking done. Because now you are dead, leaving the game with 10,000 in the bank after fucking... And now you're angry. Now you're angry, right? Because there's no way you could have won that game. Right? Right. He's not going to have time. Not going to have time. He's building his barracks. He's got two slimy fucking worms of people going for your fucking throat now. LML, I'm sorry. I am sorry. One coordinated effort, one piece of communication. Hops, my friend, you might have not won. You might have lost, but at least it would have been a glorious death. I know I will send all of my battle cruisers north to kill the guy that really wasn't a problem to begin with. I blame caffeine free too. I do. I do blame him. Because he shouldn't have what? No. No. Look at this. Look at this travesty. Are you really that much of a stooge, Churito? Yeah, he doesn't give a shit about 200 supply of Mutilus because he already has more. And Churito was already helping. Say something, you fools. LML, come on, you've played this game. You know this. You know how this fucking works. Have I really not educated you enough? Do I really have to make some kind of social rehabilitation no hunters free-for-all thing where I go along and fucking brainwash a lot of you to listen and fucking speak to each other and see the writing on the fucking wall? I'll say the same thing twice. I never do that. Fucking murder him, Churro. 2 races. No! That's the one thing he always does. Oh, he's got 2 races. He's got a fucking command center. Oh, you spineless, gutless freaks. Okay. So. Did he just... Yeah. Has nobody wondered why the fuck he keeps attacking with impunity? Hasn't stopped. Churito's got 10k in the bank now too. But, I will say this. Churro, if you leave the fucking game without backstabbing Lucky, I feel it is the duty of the entire No Hunter Free-For-All community to shame you and to make your life miserable for at least 2 to 3 months. Because that would be an affront to everything that we stand for as a community. This motherfucker needs to bleed at least before you die. Because I don't think you have it in you at this point. I really don't. You have more gas than him. You could probably full max out on Ultralisks and still be good. Instead, you keep double teaming a clearly wavering opponent. Granted, he's come back a little bit. And Protoss is as much a problem to weed out as Zerg. This is one thing. But his production quite isn't there. He, yeah. Still making factories and shit. And he's doing his best. I mean, he has micro compared to yours. You actually has more micro than the 2 of you combined. Where is the backstab? Nothing. There's nothing. There's nothing. Couple of zealots. Righto. Well, what is he going to do? Is just a moving fucking lings. This is great. Absolutely great. Yeah. You can have as many fucking Zerglings as you want. It's not gonna happen. 11 kill Archon. This guy does one shot, yeah. No, it doesn't actually. Never mind. Hasn't got full upgrades, which is also wonderful. So that's going to be taken out. Alright, so at this point, it's sad to say, but I'm going to speed up the replay a bit. Although this is a gladiatorial combat that should be studied and respected in detail. This is going to take a long time, I think. God. Might be able to protect this at least. No, Scoots. He is microing every single fucking unit here. Actually, yeah, no, I'm not gonna speed this up. This is worthy of recording. He is doing really well. But Lucky's bank has only gone up. I wonder where he's still mining, though. That's my problem. Because now, there's here. They're almost at the end, actually. Do you feel that? Do you feel that glimmer of hope? But I don't think Churro is going to backstab Lucky until LML's dead. This Archon might die. No. So much death. I think these Templar actually come out of the gateways with kills. I'm pretty sure. Man, those attack upgrades. Hydras. Yes, help him further. This poor man. This poor man. Facing these two bungling idiots together. All by himself. Oh, that's an expensive mistake here. That's an expensive mistake. That's a shame. That's a lot of gas he doesn't have. Yeah. There was still... These are his mines. Oh god, he's got the vultures. He's making vultures. That's what he's doing. The only unit more cost effective than a zealot. It's not true. These D-matrices are also... The D-webs, sorry. Disruption webs are also good. These are drops into courses. I love it. Ha 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 ha. Die, motherfuckers. I can't believe I'm doing this. I am being somewhat of a race traitor, but it's Churito and Lucky. It's the bases the Zerg race to such a point that I don't have a problem. This is how far we are. I don't mind these Zergs. They're the bad Zergs, okay? There's good and bad people on both sides of the Zerg race. This is the UED controlled swarm, okay? They don't know what they're doing. They have to die. They're a little challenged, and they just have to be put down, really. That's my justification here. Yeah, that's too many Hydras, though. Hydras are a technical Achilles heel to Protoss. If you don't have enough High Templar, he doesn't have enough High Templar. He is not mining enough gas. He's mining from a single gas. Lucky's gas is running low. Churito is not. We are going to see the point where Churito is actually going to overtake Lucky here. But he's not going to backstab him, because he's a spineless. He has no back to stab with. Yes. He's still mining. And he is still mining gas. Look at this. He has a full production center. Lucky doesn't have that. He doesn't think that far ahead. He thinks that projects weakness, you see. Because then you have a place for your opponent to attack, right? That is nonsense, but it is the way he thinks. That's 3 Guardians. But the LML is running out of resources. It really is. There's 2, this base and this base is still almost... There is a drone, but Lucky doesn't really pay. If he can take those 2 bases, then that might be a problem. There's still this base as well. This is gone. This is untouched almost, I think. Wow, is that an island? That's a full island. Yes, that is a full island that's almost untouched. Right here in LML's territory, and he's not gonna see it. That is my pain. There we go, that's some good storms. There is no micro here, don't worry about that. Oh god. Still hurts a little. I know it's a good cause. Little help. Yeah, how about instead of fucking typing, you fucking micro your units, you absolute buffoon. I need help! Help me, my units are dying dead. Distract him, yes. Let's distract the 200 APM player. Was a taste for your blood. This is the problem here. This can't happen. Oh god. Alright. Alright. I used them. Wait, let me attack. They are special people. Do not forget. The only reason he wants to do this... Oh, man. Ooh. I was afraid for those Archons for a minute there. This one's on 6 HP. This is a very, very... This is an overload in an overload. This is in a bad way. Oh, God. More. You absolute fools. You absolute fools. You are so bad at this game. I want you to lose. I want you both to lose. I want the Protoss player to win. This is what needs to die. This can't happen. These bases need to be LMLs. This entire fucking island is never gonna be mine again. I'm sure of it. It hurts me deeply. There is another one here, apparently, but that was a little nibbled on. It's so wonderful for them to be so... They are the antithesis. Yes? Words no longer matter. Thank you for destroying that. They cannot work together. They are incapable of doing so. Yet they try, and it is so fucking funny. It is hilarious. This is the actual definition of hilarity. It is so funny that these mines are still... Ooh! Oh! 1 HP? No! Okay, fine. It hurts in my soul. It is so funny that I cannot laugh. I'm angry laughing. Ha ha ha! Isn't it funny? Yes, that's where we're at. A couple of links. Hey, look, he's got 3 attack upgrades. How about you? Yes, indeed. Everyone, nope. Nope. No time for LML. But he's hanging in there. He's up. Yeah, you can see it there. Fucking hell. Churrito. Is it worth it? Is it worth it being known forevermore as Lucky Noob's stooge? The little gremlin. That's still a lie, though. Lucky's not lying. Churrito's lying. Is this hope I feel still? Is this your response, Churrito? Is this your response? Wow, just fucking micro the holy fucking shit. Christ almighty. Jesus H. Fucking hell. There is no calculation here. There is no deeper plan. Don't think that for a moment. There is no plan here. Oh, they were hold position, alright. Still no base. This is mining. That's what, yeah, that's what he's focusing. But Lucky Noob might have overplayed his gambit here a bit and actually invested more than he wanted. LML is 250 APM. He's going for it. He's leading them to the fucking slaughter. Such a beautiful way. Oh, wow, they actually did that. This might be a problem. LML is hurting badly. Doesn't have a lot of supply here, but he has been grinding down Zergs. Grinding him down. I'm gonna check the stats after this game to see how much actual death has happened here. But he can't win this. His Terran is now being raised. This is an island, by the way. This is an island. This is an island. Yeah, he's down. He's down to nothing here. This is the last mining base. He's faltering here a little bit. But still fighting valiantly. Ah, here come the Guardians. That's a lot of Hydras. There's Lurkers here. Lucky's still coming in with a minimal investment. And GG's gonna come out and LML's gonna leave. Let's appreciate what LML did for us here. How much he fought against a 2v1. And I want to apologize to him. So now, of course, the backstab happens. The backstab has happened. Everywhere. Juro is now investing into Nidus canals where he still has vision. Assaults are happening everywhere. On a dime, he turned. Who is going to be the victor here? I don't see Lucky coming out of this. This is Lucky's base. There's a lot of Lings here, though. There's a lot of Lurkers. There's a lot of Lurkers killing a lot of things in this base. There's a lot of Hydras being built here as well, but Chirito is building only Lings. You absolute fool. Why? You have a lot of gas. You have 11,000 gas in the bank, and that does... Lucky doesn't have that much anymore. Why are you making Lings? Why the fuck? They raise things quicker. I will agree. I will agree with that. But you're focusing on the wrong place here. This is the heart. Go for the limbs before you go for the heart. Squeeze it, cauterize it, reduce it to ash. He is still searching for refuge. That is what he's going to do. That's why you have to focus on the appendages first. Root him out. Not that much happening here, guys. Here come some uncoordinated attacks. There's a lot of Lucky Noob Mutalisks, but that is all he has. This is his last investment. There are far more Churito Mutalisks. I hope. They're 3-3, but they are uncoordinated mess on both sides. This is an absolute travesty. But the Black Mutalisks win out. Lucky Noob is out of minerals, out of everything. Yes. Yes, good. Good. What's your bank? Well, he doesn't need to answer. He spent a significant portion. He should have maybe built older. Hello? Aw. Aw. Aw, look at him scrabble. Look at him squirm. A lie. A lie. Until the end. Very well, Churito. Very well. Lucky lost. That's all I needed. Maybe this will be a better year. Maybe this is the year we all need. Lucky lost. I was really worried. God, I was worried. But in the end, Churrito lied his way to victory. Still, it would have been more poetic for LML to reap the reward here. But you can't ask that of a person to keep microing 250 APM against these two fucking knobs. Right. Statistics. Over 1,000 units destroyed. Well reflected. He produced 500. He killed 1,000. Churrito produced 1,500. I like you over 1,100. Almost 2,000. Oh, 1,100. 200 even. Yeah. And there we go. They were almost equal in spending, but spending differently. There you have it, guys. Welcome to 2021. And don't do that to me again. Holy fuck, that was... I still think those re-education camps are a good idea. GG.